Hi there everyone, welcome back to our newest edition of our Inside Out series with the San Diego Children's Discovery Museum up in Escondido, California. In this series, we explore exhibits inside our museum and go out into the real world to see what kind of learning comparisons we can make. I'm Mr. Jacob, and today we're going to learn about rocks, minerals, and geology. Now, if you have not already checked out our other two videos where we make crystals at home and we explore our base camp exhibit, I do urge you to do so. Today, we are out of the museum and I am here at the Santa Margarita Ecological Reserve. And today, we are on the hunt for some rocks. Now, whenever you go on a rock hunt, I always recommend bring some water. If there is a lot of sun overhead, make sure to wear a hat, maybe some sunscreen. And I always recommend to bring a journal or bring your rocks back to journal some of your findings. This will help us kind of organize what we find. All right, before we begin, it's important for us to take a look at the terrain. Make sure you have really appropriate shoes. I recommend closed-toed shoes, especially if you're going to be hiking out in the wilderness, such as we are today. I'm going to be taking a look at some of the things that I might be finding. A lot of the path that I'm going to be walking is disintegrated granite, and so that's going to bring different types of rocks to the surface. Also, before we get going, I'm going to try to find 3 different types of rocks. I'm going to try to find a shiny rock. I'm going to try to find a rock that looks like it's got different patterns on it. And I'm going to find a rock that maybe looks like it's very smooth, or maybe one that's really bumpy, bumpier than some of the other rocks. So I think before you go out, take a look at some of the rocks that you see around you and make a goal for some special rocks that you want to find. Now, I've just come across a really amazing rock. This is one that's got some black tourmaline actually embedded inside the rock. It makes for a really amazing specimen. I'm excited to put this one in my journal and document the find. All right, I've got another specimen that I think is really amazing. This meets one of my goals. I love this one, how shiny it is. I think this is some mica that is really encapsulated in some granite. It's really shiny. You can tell that it's mica, and it's a type of mica called mica schist, and it can kind of flake off in layers. Now, when I'm out rock hunting, I don't worry so much about if I can tell what kind of a rock it is. I try to look at the patterns and feel some of the textures. That will ultimately give me the clues I need to find when I want to identify the rock. All right, I've got a lot of rocks that I have not yet identified. Now, like any good scientist, I'm gonna go home, observe them, take a look at some of their characteristics, and see if I can't identify the ones that I don't know what they are.